What is up, ladies and gentlemen? So this is my part 2 of my holiday gear guide, gift giving guide. Whether your brother, husband, significant other, boyfriend, father, son, whoever it might be in your life, sister could be, whether they're into survival, prepping, training, shooting, knives, tools, whatever. This is my part 2 of the gift guide video series that I'm doing. I am doing these before Black Friday, hopefully so that people can have some of these things on their radar so they can save a little bit of money. However, due to some YouTube policies, I cannot link directly, so I will be supplying in the drop down the names of everything so that you can go independently verify, and I will try to make suggestions on where best to purchase some of these items from so that you can get the better deals. Prices that I put on screen will be general prices or a price range. Obviously, if you can find it for a better deal, get it for a better deal. If you haven't seen the first part of this series, you can check that out right up here. So yeah, let's get right into it. Continuing on with the same theme of last time, this is the Magpul DAKA can. So these are made by Magpul. I want to say they're about $15 to $30 depending on the size. It is a hinged lid with, this is the 2.0, so it is a padded inside hard shell case. These were originally created for the Magpul sunglass / safety shooting glasses. However, you can buy them individually, and they do make big ones so that if you got these big honkin' eye pro or sunglasses, you can fit them in there. These are great. You can store all sorts of different things in them. Ammo, gear. They're mostly water repellent, but they're great for sunglasses, and they're crush resistant so that if you put them in anything, they're not going to get destroyed. They're great for traveling. You can put all sorts of cool little stuff in them, and very useful for a number of different things, including sunglasses and protecting your investment. So, and this is the XL version. They also come in different colors. This one's a little tight. So this is the XL version in gray. They're gray, black. I think they have a tan and a green. So the DAKA can, and the DAKA can XL. And this is the Magpul, I believe it's called the Magpul magnetic parts tray. So as you can see, just looks like a piece of plastic or some sort of material. However, it's got these buttons on the side, which allows you to take it from flat. You attach these buttons, and you've got a little tray. There's a magnet on this logo right here. So if you want to put something ferrous on it, I'm trying to find something metal. I don't have anything metal that will stick to it, but there is a piece here so you can hold screws, nuts, bolts, tip of a screwdriver or something of that nature. This is a extremely convenient thing to have on the range if batteries die, or if something happens and you need to do parts maintenance on a firearm or a knife. You can put everything inside a captured area. This is the small one, but I think they make 3 different sizes. If I'm mistaken, I'll put an annotation here. They fold down flat so it'll fit in most range bags or like a backpack or something. It's extremely small when flattened like this. And it can hold quite a bit of ammunition, spare parts, tools, whatever you might need to get your task complete. So I think the thing that made me a little hesitant to recommend specific types of gear is gun guys, knife guys, gear guys. There's a huge variance in what people like. However, for the most part, it's a pretty safe bet that if you purchase a Victorinox Swiss Army knife, this is their ALOX model. It's just a standard. This one has a knife, a can opener, a flathead. These can be had anywhere from $20 to $300 depending on how many tools you get in them. Just a standard little cheap Swiss Army knife is a great gift for most people. Most of the time legal in almost every state and municipality because they don't have a locking blade. They're inexpensive, they work very well. If you break or destroy them, they have a great warranty, and you can get them cool colors, Again, this is a aluminum ALOX model, and I believe this one's called the Cadet. They're very inexpensive and they work fantastically well. If your significant other or the person that you're purchasing these items for is a camper or spends any time in the outdoors, they probably have one, but you can always have extras or put it in a system, put it in your vehicle, and 2 is 1, 1 is none, so never hurts to have a backup. On top of that, I have a pretty robust, actually, I'll link it here, a selection of cheap knives under 100 video. However, most people could stand to use a premium quality fixed blade. This is the ESEE, the SE4, in a drop point with a micarta handle. These can be had anywhere from $70 without the sheath. I would suggest getting it with the sheath. There also is a 3. This is the 4, so it's slightly larger. If they're expressing interest in any sort of knives or they would like a fixed blade, this is a great alternative. Again, fixed blades, check your local laws and whatnot before, but for most places, this is one of the better fixed blades on the market. They have a lifetime warranty. You could literally snap this in half in a bench vise and then they would send you a new one. So, ESEE knives, the Izula is a much smaller one, basically this, but 2 inches. That's also a great knife. So a quality fixed blade. Another item that I have seen for many years, and then when I finally got it, I wondered how I lived without it in the first place. So this is the Keybar full size and the Keybar Junior. So essentially, much like the little Swiss Army knife that I was showing off, essentially it allows you to put a key into a little foldable package. You can also get other inserts. Here's a little comb, and it just turns your keys into a little pocketable setup. The Junior is meant for a smaller amount of keys, so I've only got 2 in here. And these bigger ones can go anywhere from, I believe, 4 to 10 keys based on the size. They won't fit large format car keys, but these are inexpensive. They have tons of different colors, materials, options. You can get them with different types of pocket clips, different inserts. This might be one of the coolest gifts that you can give to somebody under 50 bucks if they're kind of into this stuff. I would definitely check out keybar.us and see if there's anything on there. If you know they're really into certain colors, again, you can pretty much find any combo of things that you'd like, and it would, most likely this would work for them. I know a lot of people, just do the old janitor's key ring, but this is a sleek way not only to stop the noise, but it's a fun fidget thing. Having, a pocket clip on it makes it, yes, you could lose your keys, but you can always lose your keys. So, and they're relatively inexpensive, starting around the $40 range for their base aluminum ones, all the way up to multiple hundreds of dollars with their fancy options, Cerakoted with wild materials and fancy things. I know I harped on it in the first part, but I do want to bring up medical. Again, this is a CAT Gen 7, or North American Rescue CAT Gen 7 tourniquet. And this is the North American Rescue Individual Patrol Officers Kit. So inside of this kit, there is a CAT Gen 7, a pressure bandage, a pair of nitrile gloves, and I think that's it. These are about $35 to $40 if you get a pre-sealed kit like this. And it has a great emergency medical setup. And then these are anywhere from $25 to $30 as well. I did talk about the soft T wide in the first part, but medical gear or emergency trauma gear that you can put in your vehicle, or a range bag, or just have at the house. If you don't know how to use a tourniquet, I definitely would suggest looking that up. I'm going to do a video on that soon. However, every family, whether they're into guns or not, should really have this basic hemorrhaging and medical equipment in their vehicle and their home. If your husband or significant other or person is into carrying a firearm or does carry a firearm, but they still have a really old crappy belt, you know, it's like a friggin' leather belt or something that's all flimsy and it falls apart, maybe consider getting them a belt for Christmas. I know that might seem strange. However, this is the Core Essentials belt. They have a bunch of different buckle designs, a bunch of different colors for their webbing. The cool thing about this belt is you don't have to worry like, oh, is this belt big or too small, or is this going to fit them? It has this ratcheting channel. You put that into the buckle and it ratchets shut and it puts back pressure on it when it's pulled. There's a little tab. You press the tab and it allows you to adjust the belt. These are pretty inexpensive. I think just the standard ones are in the area of $50. However, there will be deals for Black Friday. The Core Essentials belt is a fantastic option. They also do make them with fancy buckles and like a faux leather if you want to get something a little bit more high class. But for $40 to $60, this is a great belt that most people could use a solid belt. So even if they're not a gun guy, it's a great belt. So these are the Howard Leight Impact Sport electronic earmuffs in black. This camo top, it's not included. This is, I just want to make that clear, but this is a Walker headband cover. So this whole kit, the headband cover and the Howard Leight Impact Sport electronic earmuffs, is only, I believe these are $50 or $60, and this was $15. So $75 for Electronic Ear Pro. If the person that you're purchasing for is into guns and they use the old foamies or maybe some sort of non-electronic insert, these are a great option. They do take 2 AAA batteries, but you can essentially turn them on, which allows you to hear ambient noise. However, it has a built-in auto shut-off, so anything over a specific volume will not get played through the electronics. They also have a down lead, which you can connect with a aux cable on one of these sides so that you can plug your phone or communications into them and hear that being played into the headphones. And if the batteries die, they still work as regular headphones, and these are one of the better ones on the market. There are a bunch under the $75, $80 price range. However, Howard Leight is one of my favorites and has worked for many, many years. They have replaceable ear cups, so if these get destroyed, you can just pop them off and put a new pair on. They run on AAA batteries, and as long as you're turning them off, they probably get you 2 years on a single pair of AAAs. So great option. So I ended my previous video on the Work Sharp Precision Adjust fixed angle sharpener, and I said that on top, outside of maybe one other thing being the Spyderco Sharp Maker, which is what this is, it might be one of the best fixed angle sharpeners. Well, this is my other favorite. I believe these are $75 or $80. It is a ceramic fixed angle sharpener. They have 2 different grits that come included. You take your knife, you would set this on a table, and then you just press your knife down, straight down while drawing it back. You can get an incredibly sharp knife, pocket knife, with this system. They have different ceramic and other types of high grit stones that you can purchase to make it better. But for $70, this will do 70 to 80% of most sharpening needs that you'll need. It can also sharpen hatchets, chisels, other types of implements that might not just be pocket knives or fixed blade knives. And comes in a convenient case and stows away relatively small. All right, that's pretty much it for the part 2 of my gear gun guy gift giving guide for 2023. Again, I do want to make the caveat that prices may change, and again, I can't directly link to a lot of things. If you were disappointed that I didn't suggest a certain thing, let me know in the comments what you would have suggested to add to this list. If I got anything wrong or way off base, or if there's something that's a way better product compared to what I was showing off, please let me know. I appreciate you guys for watching. We are officially on the road to 1,000 subscribers. If you get anything out of my content, or you take the time to go ahead and click like and click the subscribe button, I would appreciate it. However, you're a grown-ass man, or you're a grown-ass adult in this case, and you don't have to do what I say. I do appreciate everybody for stopping by. And as always, I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace. Oh yeah. And I know it might seem taboo or it might sound strange, and maybe this is a common thing between dudes, or maybe it's just a thing. I seem to hear it quite a bit. Women think that men don't want gift cards, and I don't know where the fuck that came from, or if you guys just think it's impersonal. Most dudes would love a gift card. I've never met a dude that you give him a gift card to a place where he wants a specific thing, whether it be $350 drivers for golfing or auto parts for his friggin' Ranger, whatever it is. I've never met a dude who's like, fuck, why'd you give me a gift card? You should have got me something. You should have got me an ugly cat sweater. Ugh. I've never heard that. If I'm wrong, let me know. But gift cards might seem impractical. However, it is a very, very based gift. So, all right, that's it.